I am Bob Marrone. This is Good Morning Westchester, 27 degrees. Imagine if you had someone in your family who's either homeless or suffering from an emotional or mental disability, and you knew they needed some sort of therapy or physical therapy to help them along. And I don't mean physical therapy like stretching a leg. I'm talking about occupational therapy. Well, a local psychiatrist, and his name is Martin Korn. He's been practicing for 30 years here in Westchester. Well, right down the street, you can walk here about 12 yards, if you will, maybe 100 yards from the radio station at 517 Fifth Avenue. What he did was take we have a lot of marble and stone masonries right here. And what he does is he takes what they throw out, and he established this place called Stones on Fifth Avenue, where people come, these people who need this kind of help to get their lives back on track or to get out of their heads or whatever it is. And he didn't make a dime. He invests his money and his time so that people can go there and work and make the most beautiful things out of excess stone. It's just a wonderful thing. Please, and I've been there. He took me on the tour Friday. Please welcome Dr. Martin Korn. Doctor, good morning, and thanks for being with us.
Good morning, Bob.
Get a little closer to the mic.
Sorry.
You're the shrink and the mason, but I'm the radio guy.
Okay.
What a wonderful thing to do. What made you, and I see you have one of your little planters there. I came up with a million ideas. What made you do this, Doctor?
Well, it's actually been a 30-year journey. So this is something it's a lot, but
That's it. Speak up just a little more.
It's been a 30-year journey for me of developing systems to help people who have difficulties in a way different from what's available. And mostly what we offer is social services and very little in terms of jobs and jobs training. So there's some focus on that, but not a lot. So what I did is develop a system which Stones on Fifth is just been in operation about the past 3 years. Which gives me a product line to produce, finally.
No, but you got a product line to produce, and I want to remind folks, you should stop by there if you buy stuff. What it does is, he's not making a dime, the doctor. What it does is it expands his ability to help more and more people through that profit.
Yeah, I'm really not interested in the profit at all, because, and there's several reasons for that. One, that is not the purpose. And also, if I had a patient, someone came to me depressed and out of work, which is happening more and more frequently, I do offer a potential for a job. If I went into joint venture with these individuals and made money with them, that really would be unethical. So that clears the deck.
Well, it certainly does clear the deck.
Really, I don't want a dime from it. Any money will be donated towards helping people. And Bob, the other thing is, this is a regular business. A lot of people there, in fact, don't have major problems. This is not just for the homeless.
Well, of course, because you need professionals that know what they're doing.
No, in part it's a weaving type of business. You need really established, and sometimes people with so-called disabilities are very accomplished. So
yes,
and I try to develop the job around the person. My first hire, actually, for another project was about 4 years ago, a fellow named Roger in Atlanta. He was the only person that responded to a press release I did. And Roger has cerebral palsy and typed with his mouth. I said the last person I need for a press release to start a business is a person with disabilities. That is not the problem of finding people with disabilities. But he shot back emails so fast asking for a job that I hired him for. I really didn't have a major product line like I have now, so I just hired him for maybe 10 hours or something like that, and he was hired at $10 an hour, and he made $100. It was like I gave him $10,000. He was so happy.
I bet.
He's so bored, and he wanted to get off disability, and that would be the mission of this company. So it's but be that as it says, this is it's run very much as a business. It's not just for people who.
I understand. I understand that. We're talking with Dr. Martin Korn. He's a psychiatrist here in New Rochelle. He's been at it for 30 years. He's developed this industry. Now again, it is a business. I have toured it. There were skilled people creating, and that's what I want to talk about next. They were creating. One guy's working on a stone replica of the ballpark in Boston. And just incredible stuff. I mentioned, what about Ebbets Field? Oh, we're going to do that too. What about Yankee Stadium? We're going to do that too. They've got pen holders and trophy holders, and they make clocks out of stone. What else do you make?
Well,
Fenway Park, by the way. I forgot to
we
name.
make this one line which I love is called the Touch of Faith line, which is just a simple cross. All my stone is broken, so my motto, since I have all this broken stone, not all of it, but a lot of it is, of course, because it's thrown away, but there are major pieces there. But I came up with this motto, the beauty is in the break, because that's often where the most beautiful crystals come out of the stone. So the Touch of Faith line is just a cross or a Jewish star in a simple piece of stone, and they're delightful. So we have the so-called music line, so we're making pianos from stone, which is a very big line for us, and we're making guitars that play, actually. We're gonna have
I can't believe you showed me a marble guitar. Now, I kept saying to you, it's got to be an electric guitar, but you say you didn't even make it an acoustic.
I got to tell you the origin of this, and this is how the business works. It started out with just putting pieces of stone together. I called it a lizard hotel. So just so a lizard could climb on it. It's a very simple manufacture. And then we went, someone said, what if a lizard wants to drive a car? So we made little cars out of stone. And then it came out, what if someone wants to drive, play a piano? So we made a piano, a very crude piano. But then someone said, that can play because it's all electronic. So we moved to actually, and that's in fabrication now, is the band of stone. So we have a guitar.
Wonderful.
Oh, it's delightful. So we have a guitar that's going to play. That's part wood, part stone. We have a piano or a keyboard that's going to play, and we have drum sets, set in stone.
And you got that cymbal descending from the ceiling, Doctor. 757.
Yeah, we're launching officially on Friday.
I got another marketing phrase for you. We've got stones.
We've got stones. Well, whenever someone works there, their last name changes to Stone.
Is that right?
Yes, that's
George Stone, Fred Stone,
Fred Stone, Flint Stone.
That's right.
It's just a life. Yes.
I guess your favorite music's rock, right?
Yeah, see, that's what the band of Stone will play. They'll be playing, rock around the clock, everything.
No, Doc, right? You've been a successful psychiatrist. I'm sure you don't want for money, and of course you're not making any money from this, but you certainly want for time. Where do you find the time to do this?
I love it. I go to the shop.
People should see how excited you are when you're there.
Absolutely. It's so much fun there. And people, I think they really love it because there's so much, this field, what we call the Field of Dreams line, is evolving so fast.
And that Fenway Park thing,
it's going to be amazing. We're going to have a replica and New York.
Do you know the sky's the limit? If I may be so bold, Doctor, even you don't know how many ideas that I came up with when I was there.
It's a very different type of business. Most businesses will say, okay, we make trophies. Okay, but what about after that?
Valentine's Day next year, you should make hearts and have people inscribe to their loved ones.
We have the Love Stone line.
You see what I mean?
It's just, everyone there becomes an artist. Once you free up, it's just, and you'll come up with a dozen ideas.
Oh, it's just, and he's got plenty of it, and there's large enough stone pieces. I don't even know enough about I know marble, I know crystal, some of the other stuff. Now, before we go, I want to remind, do you mind if I give some of the details here? It's located right here on 5th Avenue, 516 5th Avenue, 5, let's see what happens when I need a shrink. I've had one. 517 5th Avenue, and if you want to know more, www.stonesonfifthavenue.com.
Stonesonfifth.com. 5th. Stones on 5th.
See, that's why he's the doctor. www.stonesonfifth.com. 914-806-4884. The proprietor for others, if I may create that phrase, is Dr. Martin Korn. And what a wonderful man. Doctor, some final words. You got 30 seconds.
Friday's the opening. We're hopefully getting the Band of Stone together this Friday the 25th. This has to have a 5 in it to open. So
well, you know what? Come back again on Friday and we'll give it the extra push. Fair enough? Okay. Doctor, thank you very much.
So much.
Same time Friday, you'll be with us. Dr. Martin Korn, what a wonderful man. And I'm going to tell you something. There's nothing better than being creative and working with your hands when you can't get out of your head. And anyone who's ever been depressed knows exactly what I am talking about.